Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. Despite that all our targets have been achieved as in the gold market, as in euro currency, well, this doesn't bring a lot of satisfaction. It's just because they stand too close to the current price action, and barely we had the chance to make reasonable trade on this. So anyway, currently we see that euro currency is actually stubbornly arguing with the overbought situation on the monthly chart. So I already showed you this picture previously. It's very similar to the May performance, or that's not the May, April, of course. And you can see market stands in the overbought in the same approximately distance it was previously. If you take a look on the daily chart, you can see what has happened after that. So then market shows this pullback. So actually this pullback that you see on daily is in fact a spike on the monthly chart right here. So this is just explains why I prefer to not take more or less long-term positions, at least on the daily chart, in the situation of the overbought. Yes, if euro currency and in general any market argues and goes against the overbought stubbornly, it means that is not the technical performance. This is something is going on the back. On the demand-supply balance, something is changing. So indicating the big demand for the euro currency that breaks the normal technical and statistics background. So, which is not normal for the situation where the market more or less stable with the stable day-by-day cash flows and transactions. So here is definitely some inflows comes in euro currency, but at the same time this factor stands out of our control, and it brings significant risk of the sharp reversal in any point and any moment. So from that standpoint of view, personally, I already talked about this. Personally, I prefer, if market stands on the overbought on the long-term chart, I prefer to trade pullbacks and use the previous top as a target. This is safe method, safe approach for trading markets when it stands at the overbought on high time frames. If it stands at the overbought on the daily, so it's better to not take the long position at all. So waiting for retracement. So now what we have, how long market actually could stay in the overbought and how long it still could go to the upside. We could answer only approximately based on the cross-market analysis. So if you take a look, for example, on the dollar index, you could see that if euro currency is already completed, this butterfly that we have on the daily chart, so probably we do not need this, it's already completed. On a dollar, it's not completed yet, so it's approximately should be around 96.80. So 30 points to the downside, so market could keep going lower. That's what about the dollar index. On the 10-year bonds, I already shown you this picture. On the daily chart, you could see that yield stands in a nosedive. On a daily chart, it's decreasing significantly, which is a supportive factor. But the target of this downside action stands around 4.2. So not too far. So currently 4.26 right here. And probably here is also we will get some support. So let's just check this moment. I will not be surprised if there will be kind of the 618 support, probably. Very close, not maybe precisely at this point, but in general, if we draw the lines right from here, so 4.17, 4.20, this will be the destination point for this downside action. So you can see it's not really big room, but the euro currency will keep going high in this moment. Not necessary, so it could just either stand around the top forming some spikes around until markets will keep going lower. I mean, dollar index and 10-year bonds. Once they also will hit some support areas, retracement could start in euro currency as well. And in general, based on the distance that you have on the monthly, they're very similar. So here, market stands at the overbought and pull back here. And now it stands approximately the same distance as here. So it's some kind of the sign of the power of the market that could break and penetrate the overbought lines. So that's why I'm a bit worried about the current situation and do not want to take the long position right on the tops. So here you can see that today actually we are getting some kind of the inside session already compared to the previous one. So we do not have any pullback here. I mean, direct breakout here to the upside. On the 4 time frame chart, the target that we have specified and talked about this yesterday has been achieved. So this was nearest upside target 1745. We said, well, we do not believe in a straightforward upward direction, some breakout, but market could try based on the momentum. Since here was relatively fast action, that was relatively fast, market could try to reach 1745, 1618 extension of the butterfly. That has happened. Now, if we take a look at the overall situation on the lower time frame in general, as you know, the reaction on the butterfly has to be 30% to the downside. In this case, this pattern will be treated as a completed because butterflies are reversal patterns. So in the minimum target, the 30% retracement, as well as on 222 patterns. So on hourly chart, what we have 30%, it will be around 1630. Here we have the confluence 1648, 1633, so approximately around 1640. So that will be the normal destination point for a butterfly. Here you could see our grabber and the reversal pattern has worked perfect. Market indeed has taken this top and creating the new top, and now market is forming the triangle. So what particular trades you could try to do here? A most careful approach and conservative approach, especially because today is Friday, will be just to wait for a pullback and see what will happen. So we could get kind of the ABCD if triangle will be broken down. Chances on the downside breakout are not really small. I just have explained what's going on other markets and actually on euro currency itself. If you still would like to take the long position, your trading range will be only inside of this triangle. You should not take more risk, because if euro currency will go with the same tendency as now dollar index and 10-year bonds are going, and in general bond market are going. So it has to start upward action right out of the triangle, because triangle is a continuation pattern. So it should show the upside action. And as usual, the major pattern that you could watch here for is a butterfly. So watch for a pullback as close to these lows as possible. So your invalidation point will be these 16.8 to support these lows. So if market will show a deeper retracement, you could carefully try to take long position only if you would like to. So personally, I do not like to trade markets in the current situation near the top and taking long position. But in general, if you trade on a 15-minute chart, for instance, on an hourly chart, this is not the strategy. Risk will be very small, so theoretically on intraday trading it is possible. So watch for a pullback, taking position, stop somewhere below this area. And you're trying to ride on this butterfly to the upside. You will know early if this will be broken. So market in this case will just drop below this area. So if this will happen, it means that the deep retracement starts. More advanced approach. So you could, for example, double your stops here. So for instance, if your stop loss closed the long position, using the stop entry order, just reverse it and you will ride to the downside. Trying to just turn your position in some profit or at least to break even. So some tools like this also exist in the markets if you in general understand the overall background. So that in towards what we have. Let's see what will happen.